Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a quick demo of Cadit for Inventor. I will show you just a few highlights for Cadit Inventor, and I will start by showing you the help manual, which contains really a lot of references to the setup and how to set up the ini files and everything we need to make this work. And it also describes how to set up things. So let's just start with the simple stuff. What happens when I create a new plate? If I just do like some people like to do, I just create a plate like this. I can give it two simple measurements. Okay, I should put one more. Let's see that this is depth 100 millimeter, and we can use these as is 250 like that. So if I extrude this to 10 millimeters and so on, well, I have created this plate. For a normal part like this, I have to tell Cadit what it is. So I use the Cadit property editor. I can press Ctrl Q to pop it and close it, or I can use this button here on top for property editor here. It's the same. We used to do Ctrl Q because we have a shortcut. I use this to control my models, as I will show you later. So what do I do? Well, I need to tell that this is a plate, so I can just type plate here, or I can go out and see this is a plate. And I can change material. I also have text here, which I can set max length, uppercase, lowercase, as typed. So I can just call this a plate, and whatever I do, it will be written in uppercase. I can create drop downs, so I have a drop down menu, and yeah, do like this. So when I press apply, you'll see that Cadit measure this plate automatically based on the volume and the extents of the plate. The thing is, if we do this the Autodesk way, and if someone do like someone sometimes do, just cut away something from the plate. This happens a lot when you use the frame generator. It's exactly the same system we use to measure things who come from Content Center. So if you use the parameters now to measure the plate will still be 250 1000, as you see. See here, it will be measured 250. Well, Cadit will understand that this plate has been shorter, that now it's just 191, as you see here. So Cadit measure and understand that this plate has been cut. The same goes for profiles from Content Center. So as you see in this plate I created now, it was just created on a planar face XY plan with thickness exactly in Z direction. I think Cadit is the only application that measure in space. So this plate is created from a skeleton model, and it's not aligned to any work plane, but Cadit will still measure it correctly. I use this as a tool. I just pop it, Ctrl Q, and I can select wherever I like to get information for it. You see here? You see this is different materials on the plates, and I've done this on purpose, like this, different thicknesses and so on. I've done it on purpose, which I will show you later. But also, if I want to change material on several things at the same time, change material, or I want to change the update code, which means the way the plates are measured, I can do it from here. I can put everything here. I can put another update code. I can change material, and I can change a common description. I can do this in multi select, and Cadit will take care of it and write down and measure everything as it should be. Yeah, I just want to show you a little bit of what we can do here in Cadit. Like, for instance, we can do we can create just a subfolder here, and we can create some drawings, and we can write some properties down. We can create templates for the whole project with annotations and stuff. This is very configurable, but basically what it does, it takes every part from this drawing and create from this model and just create drawings of it. It will create drawings based on your setup, what's your template sizes and stuff, and of course you can create a lot of special custom properties that will be updated and so on. So there's a lot of functionality here, and if there are duplicate items, it will show in the created drawings how many drawings, how many of each part it is. So that's quite quick, and we get a list of what's created. It's good functionality. Also, you see there are draw plates. It will pick out every plate from this model and just sort them. You see it sorts on material and plate thickness, so it will be each type of plate, every material and every thickness will get its own sheet with information inserted. So it will sort out any steel plate you have and put it on. It could be sheet metal or whatever, it doesn't matter. It will do this job for you quite easily. So basically I use this tool, Control Q, select, multi-select or single select, just to give me information. What's this? Hey? And what's this? What's that? It's quite easy to use. It's of course configurable. I can put any information here and I can name it whatever I like. I can give it a alias in the property handler window. I also can have different stuff, like for instance this is how I will give information to an item. For example, I will categorize it. It's a bolt, it's a fastener, so you get a type, a bolt, and a category mechanical. There's a lot of functionality hidden in the background here. But let's take a look at the drawing. Well, we have some small stuff in drawing. I can put in a center of gravity with a symbol, and I can of course measure. I can of course measure into it, and it will of course update with this with the center of gravity. I have the parts list in the drawing. If I'd say I'd done something wrong in the parts lists, normally we check the drawings. I can just open the parts list editor. I can go down to the part I need, and I can change this and just change whatever I like here, project or whatever, and it will be updated straight down to the part. I don't have to open it from anywhere. So from the parts editor I can of course also do open file. So I can edit the properties here and fix it. But I also do, I copy the properties from the model into the drawing properties. So I don't link this title block demo, I don't link it to the model, I link it to the drawing properties, because the drawing properties are derived from the model, and this is a way of enforce item-centric workflow to avoid creating drawings of several models at a time. Well, if this is an assembly, this is a welded assembly, and of course I just want to put it into the other sheets of the drawing. I have a small tool called Quick Views. This is CAD-Q tool, old CAD-Q now symmetry tool, can be downloaded from the App Store, Autodesk App Store, and it will show me what I put out. I can open any old drawing and from any drawing, old model from a drawing, and see what is on this sheet. So if I create a new sheet, for instance, and I go to this sheet and I say, yeah, I want to insert this, I just use this normal Inventor functionality to put this square hollow in, and you can see, yeah, that's on sheet number 5. I put this on sheet number 5. So if you have a workflow like this, we have tools who support it. There are also a make part view here in Cadit, where you can select parts and put it into another sheet. But here you select from the window, and it could be difficult to hit if you have big models. But this works, and I can just put this on sheet 5, create view, insert it, finish. So this is also a way of doing it. But it's quite easy for me to see here what sheet I put the different parts on. This can also be shown in the parts list. If you take a look here, I've just created in the parts list, and I can just update the parts list, and I'll have information of where all these parts are placed on sheet 1. So that's good. And also Cadit will update the balloons from the parts list on page 1. It will also be able to write them into information in the text here, the view text below. So I don't have to balloon the place. It will show me what position it is anyway, and it's quite easy to do. I can, of course, here, this is just properties. I can insert, for instance, the description and stuff directly into this. So I can show the description directly on the plate on the second sheet. So what happens if I delete a plate? I deleted one plate from the model. This happens a lot when you have a little bit larger models. In this in this editors where we annotate the drawings like this, you know, you have this property editor in drawing, and we have this update drawing. You have a text here, position not found. What this text tells us is if I update the drawing, it will look through the model and it will see, well, there is a plate here which is not in the model anymore, so it will give my self-defined text on it, position not found. Quick views will show me that this plate now is jumped out of the model, and this is a clear indication that this part is not in the model from page 1. So it's quite nifty tools, both of it. It's quite nice. And of course, take a look at all the other things. We can publish a little to other formats, and we can do some stuff, some annotation stuff, insert symbols and so on. This will go straight into what we have in our drawing resources. It's sketch symbols. We can use the menu to insert them here. That's the same stuff. And also turn on and off sketch visibility and stuff like that. So there are some small tools around here. Well, that's my quick Cadit demo basically about the measurement, method of measurement, and the property handling. So please just contact us and we can tell you more about it. Thank you.